Bing bongy bong, bing bongy bong. This is Joe, the bearded historian. He'll tell you an interesting story. Be careful of his soldiers, they can be brats. This is Angel, she's an entity. She'll cause chaos and plant her hands at you. This is Sue, she likes spirits, not the alcohol. She's the reason this channel exists. This is David, he likes fire trucks. He's here occasionally. Bing bongy bong, bing bongy bong, bing bongy bong. We preserve his story. Alright, peoples, it is Friday. Hopefully you are ready for the weekend. I am ready for the weekend. We've got a couple things on the agenda, which is always good. Still kind of struggling for work, so those of you who do prayer, keep me in your prayers. It's going to be an interesting situation, and I have to deal with it on Monday. I don't want to deal with it, but hopefully it's not super bad, but we'll see how it is and go from there. But before all that, we have Joe and I get to see a chance to see what will be the future museum of a teeny tiny town of Oelrich. Oelrich is one of the first historical societies that we joined. It's a lifetime membership, and it cost us all the $5. So that was kind of fun and interesting. And we'll be going to another one of their meetings soon. But before all that, we got a race. Are you ready? I chose a day sack race because it seemed like a summery thing to do. Shout out time. Here's a shout out just for you. You support me, so I support you. This shout out is for our friends. Let's see who it is today. Okay. Got handicapped. There's Ed's. There's Jerry. Six Bows. Handicapped. Unseen. Maya. Ron. American Wife. Generations. Gaming Vibes. Eddie. East Dad. There's Moon. Yaja. E-Money. Andy. Nature. Moon. Popcorn. Nobody. Unseen. Handicapped. Lakeshore. Great Lakes. Six Bows. A Space. Optibob. Sunrise. Pete. Ford. Dirt Dig. Amboys. Barry. Shanster. Hillbillies. It's Hillbillies! Yay! So this is Backroads Hillbillies. Anything outdoors with friends or family. Part of the Treasure family. Amateur metal detectors and magnet fishing. See a lot of magnet fishing on their channel. This is a storm that they just posted, which did not qualify for hyping. Hillbillies and I are trying to figure out how hyping works. I've only been able to hype one of her videos, and none of the others. So actually, I can't hype this one because this one's already been hyped. So that might explain why I can't do it. No stuff. Don't worry about this. Anyway, they've got some shorts, and they got some lives way back. So check them out. They're very supportive. Like, share, comment. Have a good day. I'll have the remote.
That's okay. I don't think anybody's gonna run into it.
Ooh.
Hi again.
Hello.
And I can't remember your name.
Sue.
Sue.
It's alright, I'm terrible with names too, so don't worry
I
about
figure
it.
eventually they're just going to nickname me Keys and get it over with. You know.
I was like, yeah, I know who that person is. And they're like, and the name, I like to joke that it took me 6 months to learn my best friend's name in junior high. Her name was Hope, so it had one more letter than mine. So it took longer to learn.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were thinking about putting a geocache out here just for the heck of it, because that would draw people to the sculpture and stuff. So we put one at the Haha up in Hermosa.
Oh, what?
A geocache.
Basically, it's like a little treasure. It's a thing that they on the phone do, and what they do is they travel around. It's kind of like a treasure hunt. There's a little mark on the map that says there's something here, and so they come here looking for the treasure. And a lot of times, we've got one at like the Newell Museum. They'll go into the museum like, "Hey, have you seen the geocache? Hey, while we're here, we want to look at your museum." So we just thought, "Hey, this is kind of a fun statue, and you guys are opening a new museum. It might be fun to put one here." What'd you see?
Their time capsule marker.
Ugh.
To be opened in 2089.
Well, nobody will be here then. No, just kidding.
Certainly won't be me.
I'd have to get past 110 years old to pull that one off.
You can do it. You just have to become a vampire.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I don't know why they went 100 years. 50 years probably would have been.
Well, our Rapid City one just opened this year too.
Oh, did it?
And they're gonna put one in at the over by the fish at that picnic area
That'd be kind of cool.
on the I think it's like the 29th of May.
I have it on the calendar.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to see the opening, but I
it
can't remember what
would be
happened.
100 years.
Yeah, and they had like magazines.
I think
and they
that's
had
the
a thing from the flood.
50
in there,
and 100, but I see 100 more often than 50.
Yeah.
Just because, it's a century old. It's like, what happened 100 years ago?
What was really funny is there was one, I guess, over, I think it was either in Detroit or somewhere over there. They had a car that somebody had put in it. Great big long. And, I mean, there was magazines, there was books, there was a... But, yeah, they had a car in there, and the car fired up and worked and everything, but...
Yeah, so this is what they wanted to kind of copy. All those rocks came from the view.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And we could do that again, but my father-in-law just thought that he had a whole bunch of such plywood, and I thought there'd be more than enough, but those guys are saying no.
Well, I guess they have to be kind of similar or something.
Yeah, you
Got to make it look a specific way.
but we thought we'd have it right here. Our property line is right here. This is
Interesting.
so that white flag there is as far as we go that way, and then we go all the way.
Well, you've got lots of room here, though. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, so we thought we'd set it here, and then we'll have a pin cut. We'll have a deck come out,
Uh-huh.
and then the green will be here. And we've got all kinds of ideas of sidewalks going through here, but my thing is we gotta have a building first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can decorate all you want outside. Everybody wants to decorate outside.
Right.
Now, dumb question. Was this... Did they actually call it the Oelrich School, this one?
No,
What was the
this
name
was
of it?
a Thompson.
Thompson School. Okay.
T-H-O-M.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, I don't know whether it was a big thing. We come in and we cleaned everything out. So this was a add-on.
Ooh, thank you.
And
Oh, wow.
so we'll probably have a desk here. Anyway, we had a couple amateurs put in their window. I don't know if they a little stressed it out. I gotta replace the window now.
Oh,
I don't know
man.
what caused that, whether a bird hit it or
Could have been a bird or hail or.
Could have been most anything. We had such horrible wind come through here. That's why it's so dirty. Anyway, we'll probably have this as our, and then we'll have, like cupboards here.
Yeah, little like a bookshelf here or something.
Yeah.
Some for sale items.
Sale. And then,
Oh,
so this was the original. So in 1952-53, my mom graduated from Oelrich, and she internship, and she taught out of this building. So it was
What was her last name?
Alan.
Okay.
So speaking of Alan, or speaking of
People.
teachers and stuff, so Katie got on this one.
Hot Springs
And
Public Library.
She found Helen Park.
Oh, she found some of your grandma's information, baby.
Cool.
So this is all for you.
Oh, cool. You can take it with you. That's fun.
And so she was there in 65. But she never could find her in Oelrich's.
Okay, there's Helen. Yeah, because see, she was saying is that every day, her and three other teachers would come out here to Oelrich's. And one of the last names was Withey. Withey. Let me pull this up here a second.
So then she found when she actually quit teaching. So she put in a resignation in May 20th, 76.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So she taught till then. But anyway,
That's cool. Awesome.
and she said she just did it real quick.
So there maybe possibly we could find more. So that's a good
Well,
resource.
Oelrich never had kindergarten until, where was she buried at?
Buried up in Hot Springs.
Evergreen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when she died, 93 years old.
Hamilton.
Yep.
Yeah, she had like 5 last names.
Yeah. Well, first she was a Brosh, and then she was adopted by the Parks family, and that's when she moved into western Nebraska. Because, in Bloomfield, Nebraska, to Edward and Augusta Brosh, raised and educated eastern Nebraska. Then she received her teaching degree from Chadron, taught for 28 years, her final years in Hot Springs. She moved up to Rapid because that's where my mom and her sister lived. But yeah, what I was able to do is I went through the Kirk Funeral Home, and their markers were kind of cool to that effect.
The commentaries.
Yeah, because a number of the family left comments and tidbits about it.
Huh.
And yeah, there was 3 names. Let me see if we can find the names.
So we have a lot of Hamilton history here. I don't know if that's in...
Yeah, this Hamilton was from down in Cherryvale, Kansas. I don't know if any of your Hamiltons come from there.
I don't think anybody could claim they were from Kansas.
Well, it was so funny because there's Cherryville, there's Coffeyville, and the Independence. They're all in the triangle right there at the way southeast corner. But
Bermuda Triangle of Kansas.
pretty much.
When I was a little kid, other kids got scared straight by the boogeyman was going to get them. We were scared straight by if you aren't good, you're going to be sent to Kansas. But as it turns out, there was an Indian school in Kansas, and that's what they were threatening me with. Okay, so the original building was this one, and then they decided to build this on so the school lady could stay, and they made this a living quarters, from what I understand.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of schools with living quarters.
Then years later, they opened it up to a classroom. But if you look in the Shadow of the Butte, you'll see Thompson. They were quite the thing. Anyway, so I guess what we're going to try to do is either replay with it or we find somebody that knows how to plaster. Don't know.
You have to find a way to keep those things out.
Yeah, sorry, no wait.
I don't like those things.
I don't either. Hopefully it stays up there.
I've been keeping an eye on him, but so far, I don't like those things. I know they're nearly impossible to keep out because they like buildings like this one, but...
There used to be a round, clear thing that would attract those with a little cone in the bottom, and it had a scent that they would suck into the thing, and then they wouldn't bug people. But
well, I'm sure there's a couple of traps and stuff out there nowadays. I'm just saying.
I know a can of Dr. Pepper, and you set it off over there, they'll go to that.
that would work too. Just don't
If
drink
you
from
wanna-
it, you know.
If you want to sacrifice a dog. Usually, if I know we're going to have a party or work party, I bring in a bug bomb a few days ahead.
Yeah, I mean, mostly it looks good, for wildlife. But yeah, I saw him come in and I was like, oh, you just need to stay up there, please.
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I do not know anything about that, but honestly, if you could leave a little bit of it exposed, even if you do like on the ceiling or something, it'd be kind of cool.
No.
It gives it that old feel.
I know.
But I understand why you don't want to, because it's also not the most appealing. But
Yeah. Anytime you mess, and this was moved, I mean,
yeah,
pretty incredible that didn't fall more apart.
yeah, I mean, they did a pretty good
And
job.
we have the slate for these.
Good.
You know how
Good.
heavy slate is?
No, I've never
Oh my God.
never tried picking that up.
When we were breaking it loose and getting it ready to go, we had no idea how heavy that
Wow.
was. Anyway, how clean everything is. That windstorm has rough.
Yeah, mostly a little bit dusty, but not too bad.
You're welcome to sit wherever. Hope it's not dirty.
I don't mind being a little bit dirty. But yeah, it definitely will be impressive. A lot of it depends upon like how you do it and what you put in it.
So that wall is the one that has what they call buffalo boards. And so it was probably concreted in, or some, glued, cemented in. So when we take it off, we'll probably take a lot of the finish off, or a lot of the plaster. Especially with this house being moved.
Right.
I just assumed we would just gut the whole thing and drywall it up. And then my wife got involved, and that was the end of that. So,
Seems like drywalling it would be the easiest.
drywall is really the only way to go.
Seems like it would be the easiest, but what do I know?
Marilyn Kaiser is the lady that posted this one. It says, many years ago, 3 of us lady teachers commuted from Hot Springs to Oelrich to teach school. Mrs. Withy and I were just new teachers, and the wealth of information your dear mother and grandmother shared with us made her a valuable asset to these new teachers. She didn't make us feel stupid or green when we shared our insights with her. We were blessed to know her. Yeah.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
Should screenshot that and save it, baby.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to look at it.
Bookmark it.
There you go.
My aunt, great aunt, she taught kindergarten here for years. Matter of fact, she taught Katie, scared the crap out of her. She was just she had that look.
one of those teachers. I had those teachers.
My great grandmother. The two things I remember most about her is that she was really good at triangles. Little black, they're like dominoes, but in a triangle shape.
Oh.
And me, my mom, my brother, and me, we just play that. And then we discovered great grandmother really does not like hamsters. Hamster be crawling along. But see, the thing is funny about the school. We've been looking at ones all over Meade County, Pennington, Custer. The ones that we've seen, they're real close to Rapid. There's a couple that are just north of the base, and they're still standing. I mean, they're in really bad shape now, but I mean, given some of them, they've got stucco walls and all sorts of, protection and stuff that's been built into them.
You can never probably use it for like anything important, because you'd have to like redo everything. But
Well, there is a little bit bigger school called the Pettigrew School.
Ooh.
You go out on Ardmore Road, and it's on a corner just like this was, another 3 miles down. And we looked at that one. It's bigger, but it's not as good a shape. And I didn't think it'd make the move as good as this one. So
Yeah.
And then it didn't hurt that my mom taught her. So
Right. Yeah, I can see that. It would preference of, hey, I've got connections to this one.
And
That
my
makes
father-in-law really
makes sense.
This is his dream, and now it's mine. He wasn't at the meeting, which I guess Vince thought we were going to go pick him up. We thought Vince was going to pick him up, and apparently Joe forgot about the whole thing. So
we've done that. We've done that. We're miscommunications and.
Well, it was so funny because when the meeting came up, she was like, "You think we'll make it to the meeting on time?" And I'm like, "We'll just shotgun it straight on through."
We had to drop off our daughter beforehand, and I'm like, "We're going to be late," and I hate being late because it's so awkward. And then we hit town at exactly 6 o'clock, and I'm like, "Oh, good, we're not going to be late." And then we couldn't find the building, and we ended up being late anyway.
I wound up stopping over at the cafe over there and asked them, "Where are they having the meeting at?" Just, it's the blue building in the back of the town.
Oh, you did that? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, like I said, it was fine. It was kind of funny, but
Well, that wasn't one of our better meetings. I wasn't near prepared.
You guys did
And
fine.
and all of that.
Yeah, it was fine. Considering you guys are our first official historical society we've joined.
Oh.
But
Well, see,
we decided this year, since we had a little bit more freeway financially, we'd try to join a couple.
Well, if we can, so I had bought that lumber. So when we did the roofing and everything and the siding, it came in all that lumber that's out on my pickup now.
Mm-hmm.
And so if we hauled all of that back to Rapid, they would pay $50. Most of it's all warped and all of that. It's really not. But I went ahead and just bought it, and it was in the wave every time somebody comes over. So I loaded in that this morning. But once we get this kind of cleaned up, this lumber here was donated from a guy that really wanted this to go, and his heart is not being good down. That's where that's all going to go. And then, like you said, I thought once we get going,
Once you get a better idea of what you need and what you
we'll
want.
need forms for concrete. We'll need maybe a portable table somewhere. Shelving
Shelving would be definitely.
There.
No,
So
lots of ways you can use it.
We do have a bunch of glass display cases.
Oh, those will be fun to move.
Actually, we got way more than we need, so we're going to have to kind of figure out.
Two ideas that
Those are always
dawned
fun.
on me. Have you ever been into Wyoming? There is a it's an old stage station north of Lusk.
The Hat.
Yeah, Hat Creek Station.
Thank
and
you.
Yeah.
It is so beautiful the way they have that laid out because they've got the display
It
cases
might have
there.
been years ago.
Yeah, this they redid it and everything.
Oh.
And the Niobrara County Historical Association just had a speaking event there last year, and that was kind of cool. I mean, they had maybe 150 people all out in the grass listening to speakers. Oh
It
yeah,
was very cool.
that was cool.
Hat Creek.
Cat Creek, yep. And then we also got to go down and what was the name of that little tiny town?
It wasn't the one by KC by any chance.
No. Uh-oh.
I'm trying to remember what
It
it was
just
called.
says potential spams.
Oh, I get those all the time. Just
Yeah.
ignore
Oh,
it.
yeah?
Just a robot call, most likely.
Well, they had a historical thing, so we also belong to the Pioneer Museum in the Fall River County.
Yeah, we were thinking of hooking up with them because I've been through their museum about 3 times and usually buy about $40 worth of literature and stuff off of them because I'm kind of a weird that way. But yeah, see down there by Lusk.
What was that place called? I cannot remember what it was called.
They just had a big historical thing. Where
The town of Node.
Oh yeah, they had that was kind of an interesting little,
They had a little speaking event. Basically it's just a little stop on the railroad. And at one time it had a post office, and they had 2 great big ranches on either side. They were using
this
it.
isn't what was that? County War? Cattle War?
No, the Johnson County
County.
War, that was further to the west.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I remember
So
reading
think
about that
that's
too.
When anyway, a couple people from there went to that for the last 2 years. And
Yeah.
they said it's unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
it is. And see, Joe's a history person. I'm not. So if you can get my interest, I'm like, okay, you're decent. You're a decent historian or a decent. At least you speak interestingly enough that I'm going to pay some attention to you.
Have you guys ever been to the Westerners yet? So the last Friday of every month in Hot Springs anyway. So the Westerners, much as I can get from it, it's a national thing, and it's got some cowboy stuff, history stuff, all kinds of
I remember them. They had a meeting up in Rapid City one time, but I think they want something like $25 or $50 for a yearly membership or something like that. And they're out of Texas, but they have all these little side branches all over the western United States.
I think it's Arizona, but I could be wrong.
One of those 2 places.
Texas or Arizona.
Somewhere down there.
Anyway, our Hot Springs one, and it doesn't cost you anything to go to them. They usually have them like at that USA Cafe. They're across from the big elephant thing, mammoth site.
That's what you can call it. It looks like a hairy elephant, you know.
You're right. I was like elephant, trying to think of what it was.
So it's that one right by that hotel. But anyway, so our local historian Cal Larvey, he's our sheriff of our posse.
Yeah.
And so it's the last last Friday of every month. And this month, if I'm not mistaken, it's about his top